Okay, it's time for us to look at configuring self-service password reset in Azure. So let's head over to the portal. And the first thing you'll notice is I'm not in that same Azure AD directory that we created previously. And that's because you do need a P2 premium trial in order to do this demonstration. I've already used up my trial there, but I do have a P2 license in this particular Azure AD. Now, you can go ahead and just create one trial that should work fine for you. It'll prompt you when you try to do this. But if I go to password reset, in this directory, you can see first of all this section is around who do I want to configure self-service password reset for. I can choose none, selected, in which case I select specific groups, or everyone. So not going to do that right now. I want to show you more around just the methods and the options available for it. So this is really important because let's say you give somebody the ability to reset their password. Well, you can choose the number of methods they're required, so 1 or 2 here. And you can see the options, so mobile app code, which is in preview, and mobile app notification, both new preview options there that work with a mobile app. But the common ones are email, mobile phone, office phone, security questions. And you can say, okay, 1 email is enough, so you know they'll get the email to click confirm to make sure they're authenticated, or you could require 2, so email and perhaps a text message to a mobile phone. That's what this is all about at this point. In addition, we've got this registration section, so require users to register when signing in, which we would want obviously, and a number of days before users are asked to reconfirm their authentication information. So you want to make sure that authentication information is up to date. People change email addresses and things like that they might be using for authentication, phone numbers, all that kind of stuff is really what that's about. And that's really all there is to it. Once we've kind of got that configured, then we have a web page that the users can go to in order to reset their password. Essentially the user will get a prompt when they're trying to log in. They can click the link, or you can simply go to aka.ms/sspr, and that will take them to a page, or they can put in their user ID, put in some characters here. It'll prompt them for those questions and allow them to reset their password. Now flipping back to the portal and clicking properties, you can see here I've enabled self-service password reset, and I want you to see what it looks like when you actually go ahead and do that and what the user's prompted for the next time. If I go over to this other tab that I've already gone ahead and selected, you can see more information required. And so I'm required to go in here and actually set up my authentication. I've already done my telephone there, so I'm just going to blur that out, and I just need to do my email as well. So basically I type in an email address, it'll send me a code, and then I punch that code in here once it comes through on my phone. By phone, I mean I'm receiving an email on Gmail on my phone there, so I'm going to input that code. And then both of those authentication methods are verified, so I click Finish. And now I've actually set up self-service password reset for my account. So now I can go to that web page and do the reset, and it will actually work for me. A few other quick settings though, just notifications. Notify users on password resets, always a good thing to keep on. And if you're having trouble in particular, with admins or something going on in your environment, you can also notify all admins when other admins reset their password. So if you just want to be in a very high security profile for a while and just know anytime an admin resets, so if you're concerned about an attack or something, it might be good to turn that on. Otherwise, it's honestly just a lot of noise otherwise for most people. There is lastly a customization section here, so you can customize that help desk link if you want to, and the help desk email as well. And with that, that concludes this demonstration and hopefully gives you an idea of where you go to do self-service password reset.